Hello, it's Mark from Earthy Repairs, and today we're working on a Samsung Fold 5 screen replacement. The folded screen is broken, as you can see, and the outer screen isn't broken, but we're going to have to replace it too because it's so hard to take it off without it breaking. So I ordered all the parts just in case, and the back glass, of course, too. So we'll get into the repair. We'll heat up the back glass first, and then we'll show you the parts that we are going to use. We're going to replace it with the service pack screen from mobilecentrics.com. I'm no affiliate with MobileCentrics, so if you're using the parts where I'm buying them, please leave me a super thanks and much appreciated for all the work that I put into these videos. This is my full-length video, and I have a shorter version, and I'll link that in the description below. That's all sped up, and this is just the full-length video that I was requested to make. After heating up the back for about 10 minutes on a heater at 170 degrees Fahrenheit, you'll want to pry off the back, starting with a metal pry tool, and then work your way to a plastic pry tool, and you may need to use a heat gun to heat up the back more just to get it off. It kept cracking and coming apart, and I just had to rip it off like a crazy gorilla. And then now I'm able to get it off with a lot of heat. So just you want to apply some extra heat to pull it off. The back glass is already broken on this one. If the back glass wasn't broken, I would use a plastic pry tool all the way around. Perfect, we got the back off. Now we'll grab our PH000 screwdriver and remove all these screws. Just basically remove all the screws from the phone, but keep track of where you put them because you're going to want to put them back where they belong.
My first and last mistake. I'm blue without your face. But what can I do? 'Cause I'm just a sinking ship, and you're just a pair of lips that I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come back. Now I'm cold.
This is this video's sponsor, Cell Helmet. Their bar audio that's MagSafe compatible, and it is amazing. It's great. You can bring your phone and music anywhere with you. Grab out your plastic spudger and disconnect the wireless charger, and I believe it is a Wi-Fi antenna that other connector is. Then you'll lift up the wireless charging pad with your plastic spudger. This is just a little piece of tape, and you'll want to just lift it up and pull it back. Pull it back nice and gently. You don't want to rip anything while you're doing this. So we want to disconnect the battery, but we got to get this plastic out. So then we can lift up the wireless charging pad and remove the battery connection. So you'll lift that up and then use your plastic spudger to pry it out. Just like so, and it'll pop out nice and easy. You'll want to look for an orange connector. That's the battery connection. This connector that I'm disconnecting is not the battery connection. The battery connection is in the center, but you'll have to remove this connection first to get to the battery connection because it is in the way, holding down the wireless charging pad a little bit. So now you pull back the wireless charging pad and then use your plastic spudger to disconnect the battery right here. Past me didn't realize the battery that's underneath the screen is actually right next to it. You just disconnect that thing that says BAT on it. I don't know how I missed that, but that's how you disconnect the battery fully. So you'll take off the back glass, and then you can disconnect the battery on both sides of the phone without taking off the screen on the other side. Well, that's a game changer, I think. And I can't believe I didn't realize it till now, 4 months later after posting the video, the original video, and I'm making the full-length video And we're only 5 minutes in to a 55-minute long video. So please stay tuned for the rest of the video and we can see if we can fix it. Is it worth it? Perfect. So now we can take out the charge port. And just so you know, if you're going to do this repair where you're repairing your charge port of your phone, you would just take off the back glass. Here we'll disconnect the charge port connection from the charge port side, and you don't have to really keep track of what side the cable goes on because it says it on it USB, and then it says main on the other side that goes to the main board, just so you know. Perfect, we got that removed. Now we can make sure we get the power button out of the way. And then this is the 5G antenna, and you'll want to disconnect that as well. You're going to want to disconnect everything. All right, now we can disconnect the battery, the other battery, and I don't know why I didn't disconnect it in the beginning, but I did it like that 4 months ago. The phone worked, the repair worked, so we'll disconnect the screen. I believe that's the outer screen and the digitizer to it, and then it will be the 5G antenna, and then the front-facing camera. And getting the front-facing camera out wasn't so bad. It came out nice and easy. Now we're getting ready to take out the main board. And it looks like there might be some screws holding it down. There's a screw right up here and down there. And those are black screws, so it makes it easy to keep track of where these screws belong and where you got to put them back. And keep note of that you put it back on the top right and then on the bottom left underneath the cameras. All right, we'll take out the main board. Grab our plastic spudger and the flat end, I recommend, and pry right where the front camera is. Try to get a lift on it somewhere on the edge, and we will find the sweet spot for you guys. And it looks like right here might be the spot that we can get a little bit of a lift and try to get our spudger carefully underneath while pushing the connectors out of the way so then you can get the board out. Be very patient and gentle with this part. It's the part that stores all the data, so you do not want to break it. Repair at your own risk, everyone. All right. We'll grab out our plastic spudger and then lift on the charge port and pull the charge port out. If this repair is too complicated for you, just so you can ship in your repair, email me, mark@worthitRepairs.com, and I'll be the one to fix your phone. It's really annoying in my comments below. People always asking for the price of the repair. You gotta email me. The reason for it is because the part prices change and it could get cheaper or it could get more expensive. We just don't know these days with parts right now, and everything with the tariffs and everything going on, it could go up. We don't know yet. But anyways, with saying that, just email me if you want to get the price. It is very expensive right now. I would say it's about $850 to do the repair, but that's about, it's April 14th, 2025. So if you're watching this and it's 2 years later, then the price might have changed and it could be lower. If the price is too much for you, what I recommend is just doing a data recovery. And if you want me to do a data recovery for you, I just charge $100 to fix the phone for just a moment to get the data off. Enough of that. We are going to get out the new part, and here's the folded screen. It is packaged very nicely, and so it looks like it's going to work, and it better work. Sometimes you get a defective part when you do a repair, and it doesn't work, and you spent all that time working on it. is the most frustrating thing in the whole world. So be very careful with the new part so you don't damage it at all while you're putting it back together. We'll get this thing unpackaged and then we'll continue taking apart the phone. I wanted to take a look at what parts we need to move over from the phone. Sometimes they come with parts pre-installed as well. And I also want to make sure I have the right part. We'll grab out our alcohol and then we can get out the 5G antenna and the vibrating motor or taptic engine, you can call it, whatever. Anyways, I think that's just Apple's terms of saying vibrating motor. Well, I'm not quite sure. Grab some tweezers. You don't mind bending up a little bit to do this because you're going to bend up your tweezers, trying to lift out these parts and gently lift them out and try not to bend anything up like the part. You can bend up your tweezers, but not the part. That's the most important part. I said part like 10 times there. Part. Grab out your multi-purpose adhesive. I call it liquid adhesive. So you just put the liquid adhesive down on the vibrating motor. If you don't put this down, it's going to make a weird buzzing sound. So I highly recommend using it. We'll put in the charge port to get it screwed back down with the 2 screws that are holding it down. Now we'll put the main board in, and then we'll put in the battery.
close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on.
Some reason the 5G antenna wouldn't fit with the bracket on it, so I decided that I couldn't screw it down at all, and it wouldn't screw down like it's supposed to be screwed down. So you can remove the metal bracket around the 5G antenna right here, and you just pull it with your hands. Sometimes you can use some alcohol to get it loosened because there's adhesive holding it down. And once you get the bracket removed, then you'll use liquid adhesive to adhere it to the frame. Some reason it looks like they kind of Dremel made a space for the frame for this 5G antenna to fit. I'm not quite sure why they do that to the parts. I think that my theory is that they're reusing older parts, or they're using like an international version and turning it into a US version of fun.
We'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Waiting for your storm to settle as I look toward the sea. Dust in your eyes like the water, as the tide it consumes me. You would never save me if my walls came down. Head is underwater, you would let me drown. Watching as I suffocate. Darling, pull the trigger, honey, steal my crown. Choke me till I black out, put your hands around. Hurt out my heart, I'm guilty. She said, worship me, I control the air.
I put a clamp on the 5G antenna. It was giving me a hard time. It kept falling out, so I decided I would clamp it in with some adhesive so then it doesn't come loose.
I control the air you breathe. Worship me, my forgiveness sets you free.
we're going to use the liquid adhesive to adhere the battery down, so then you can still pull on the battery tab to pull the battery out if it needs to be replaced in the future.
Fill the forest with your kin. You would never save me if my walls came down. Head is underwater, you would let me drown. Watching as I suffocate. Darling, pull the trigger, honey, steal my crown. Choke me till I black out, put your hands around. Cut out my heart, I'm guilty. She said, worship me, I control the air you breathe. Worship me, my forgiveness sets you free. Worship me, I control the air you breathe. Worship me, my forgiveness sets you
Won't you take me home? Give me wings to fly. We can run away. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me home and give me wings to fly? We can be alone in the castle in the sky. We can run away and leave this world behind. Please just take me home to a castle in the sky. Castle in the sky. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me
I can wait another minute. I can wait another second to be with you for an eternity. I feel like I am in a daydream. Every moment that I spend with you, with you.
Won't you take me home and give me wings to fly? We can be alone in the castle in the sky. We can run away and leave this world behind. Please just take me home to a castle in the sky. Castle in the sky. Castle in the sky.
Now let's get off the outer screen. We'll clean it off a bit, and then we'll heat it up on our heater for about 10 minutes at 107 degrees Fahrenheit. It's turning on, so you don't see that there. Anyways, we'll see if we can't break don't break the screen, but I ended up breaking it. And I think it's because I used a metal pry tool to pry off the screen, and I learned that the hard way, or I mean, I guess the customer did. And if I was going to say, if you're going to do this repair, you're probably going to break the screen. It is so hard to get off, and I try at it a bunch. And you'll see, because this is my full-length video. Once you removed all the adhesive around the edges with your plastic pry tool, then you can lift up from the top of the screen and it flips open just like so. Once you have the screen opened up, there's a bracket holding down a little piece of plastic bracket. You use your metal pry tool to get it off. Then you can disconnect the screen with your plastic spudger. Perfect. We got the outer screen off. Now we got to deassemble the whole thing from the outside. Again. Now we will unscrew with the PH000 screwdriver all the screws holding down the loudspeaker, or I mean the ear speaker first, and then we'll take out the loudspeaker. Congratulations, you have now watched 34 minutes of my full length video. And I think maybe now you want to send in your repair. And you're wondering why it costs so much. This is why it costs so much, you guys. This is why. It is so much work. Hopefully it works in the end because it's so much work and I'm going to try anyways because I'm getting paid to do this.
So dark and cold-hearted, I'm breathless to say the least. So far from a superstar, and my daydreams are killing me. Feel like I'm losing my mind. I'm never feeling okay. Good days are so hard to find. Just help me numb all the pain. I'm only one step from dying. My angels keep it at bay. Can't blame the people for trying. Just let me fall to my grave. Just let me fall to my grave.
To past Mark, I want to tell you to remember to take out the SIM card tray. How long have you been doing this for? And you just can't remember to take out the SIM card tray? Just remember to take out the SIM card tray, everyone, because otherwise the board isn't going to come out.
Just let me fall to my grave. Heart fails under pressure. Wonder if these bad days will last forever. So pessimistic from the past, all the good got scared. I'm never feeling okay. Good days are so hard to find. Just help me know all the pain. I'm one step from dying. My angels keep it at bay. Can't blame the people for trying. Just let me fall to my grave. Just let me fall to my grave. To kill it. Get losing my stuff. To kill it. Just let me fall to my grave.
I must say, I love these battery pull tabs. It makes it so much easier to remove the battery, and it beats Apple in their shock the battery out, which is ridiculous. I don't know why they even put that in there, but whatever. It's just what they do, make things harder to repair, and that's why this is so complicated, everyone. Well, and it's a folding screen. I mean, I feel like it has to be complicated, right? Why am I even doing this? Why am I doing this? Worth it.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're with my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through.
Perfect, you guys. I hope you're enjoying the song, because that just is a statement to me. And I want to tell you, learn how to fix something. Watch this video, learn how to fix it, and then you can make your statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Here we are putting it back together. Just put it back together the way it came apart. And I just recommend using my video to look at how it came apart, and then use that to help yourself figure out how it goes back together. And you can also watch me put it back together. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching my video.
When they thought they'd break, you were ready for the earthquake. They say to run when the ground starts shaking, but I know where I'm gonna be. Next to the girl who can take my heart and fulfill my every fantasy. I want to have you, I'm nothing without you. I'm music and need you, and I breathe you. Try to erase us, the look on their faces when they thought they'd break, you were ready for the earthquake.
It's your favorite boy Alani on the beat. It's your favorite boy Alani on the beat. It's your favorite boy Alani on the beat.
Perfect. Now we can test it to see if it will turn on. And we're going to test it with the original screen on it to see if it will work or not. You just carefully flip it over and turn it on, and there's no image on the screen at all. And we'll open it up here and see if the inner screen is working at least, because that's the biggest part that we wanted to replace. But now we have to replace the outer screen, so I'll have to take it apart again and replace the outer screen now. And we'll keep that in the video for you guys so you can get your full length video. Sometimes you just gotta test things and then put them back together, and test things again, put them back together, test things and put them back together. So just so you know, I'm just gonna play music through the rest of this video, and you guys just like and subscribe, watch the whole video, because then it helps my analytics on YouTube, and YouTube likes that a lot. So please just watch the whole video. But if you got something else to do, then I guess go ahead and go to my other videos or check out some other videos. But anyways, thanks again. Like and subscribe.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. You've hid your fury and kept it in, but it's time now you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn, a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn, a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Get ready for verse 2, Electric Boogaloo.
You see the truth behind the veil, and you know that they're just looking for attention. Oh, you don't let the ruthlessness prevail. Oh, it's time now, light your fires for ascension. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn, a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn, a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. They let you down, but you get up. They let you drown, but you don't stop. You show 'em you're a phoenix. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn, a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn, a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Alright, you guys, you made it all the way to the end of the video. Please check out my other videos and everything. I want to point out one thing is that I don't show the testing in my videos because that's my customers' privacy, and you don't need to know their business. Alright, anyways, like and subscribe and check out those other videos.